Illustrator, that is selection tool and direct selection tool. So let's see what is the difference between both. Here we go with the screen of my Illustrator, and here we have both the tools. I hope you guys can see over here. I just maximize my screen. Yeah, you can see this. We have the selection tool, and this we have the direct selection tool. Okay, so what is the difference between both, that we need to study now? Okay, then I'll just drag one shape to understand that. Okay, so basically I've dragged one shape. Now what we need to do, first I'm going with the selection tool. Okay, and the shortcut for selection tool was a very much important to work as a professional. We should know about the shortcut. The shortcut for selection tool is V on your keyboard. Just press V on your keyboard and you will be getting the selection of that part. Okay, so when I'm going with the selection tool and clicking on my object, you guys can see the whole object is getting selected. Every transform nodes, every corner points, and each and everything has been selected. And if I want to move my object, so it's the whole object, I can move with that, right? So that is one thing you can do with the selection tool. And the second thing, selection tool also used to increase or decrease the size of your object. For example, if I want to increase the shape or the size of this my box, so how you do, just go to any transform box. You can see this, these points are known as your transform box. What you need to do, just click on that and you can drag that box. So in this way you can increase or decrease your size of your any shape, whether you draw from the basic shapes or you have drawn from your pen tool or any artwork, whatever you use. Okay, so that's how you can use. So that is one thing over here. And next thing what I'm talking key, now I'm scaling this object, so I lose my proportion. You guys can see I lose my proportion. My width and height is not same, right? If I want to maintain this ratio and want to increase or decrease the size, so it's not possible only, right? Because I'm not using the proportion. For that, what you require, you need to press shift button on your keyboard, that is arrow button also you can say, that is shift button on your keyboard, and now you drag from any of the corner transform board. Now you guys can see I can balance my proportion of each and everything, right? And it's working from any of the side. You can see it's maintaining the proportion of my shape. So that's how you can maintain the proportion of any shape, whether if you're working with image or any shape. And one more thing, that is with to scale from all four sides. If you want to scale from all four sides, so how you do that, you just need to press shift and alt on your keyboard and press any of the transform nodes on your keyboard, sorry, with the help of your mouse, and just left mouse button and drag that. Just press shift plus alt and left mouse button drag, and you guys can scale your object from every side. You guys can see I can do that, right? That's option you have over here, that you can do this very easily. That's the thing you can go. You can just increase or decrease the side value also by using this. That is also very good thing you have over here. Okay, now I'm going to the next tool, that is your direct selection tool. You can see the direct selection tool over here. Okay, so what is the direct selection tool? First thing I'll notice that the direct selection tool, the shortcut is a, please write on that. Okay, so after that, what you need to do when I'm pressing direct selection tool, just see the difference with the both the thing. Now I'm going with the selection and clicking at one point. Okay, you guys can see the whole object is selected. Now I'm choosing this direct selection tool and selecting that one point. Yeah, you guys can see the difference, all the things over here, right? It's only selected this part, not each and every part, right? So that is known as your direct selection tool. Means it directly selecting your area which you are going to select. It's not selecting the whole object, selecting the area which you are going to select. Okay, that is a very good thing. And one more thing, when you are using selection tool, you can only increase and decrease the size of your object, but when you are using direct selection tool, you can modify your shape. For example, you just need to double click on your anchor point, and you can see you can change the shape of any anchor point, whatever you use over here, right? So this is one thing which is very good thing. And when you're using the direct selection tool, I just delete this object. Okay, I just delete this object and make another box over here. Okay, and with the selection tool, you can this part, you can see this part over here, you make your rounded rectangle, and it's a very limited area. After that you can't go with that. Once it's red, it means that's the last stop you have over here, and you can make your corners to a rounded rectangle. That's how you can go. But if you want to make only one sided to be rounded rectangle, how would you do that? You need to select with the direct selection area, select area which you want to give, and just drag down. You can see that's how you can go with that. So it's a very good thing that you can go with this. And once again, you can, the difference between, you know about that, the selection tool and the direct selection tool, right? That's a very easy thing you have studied today. So thank you guys, bye bye.